and then shots to Thunder Rosa. Uh-oh. Thunder Rosa, though, not taking too kindly to it. Ito goes down face first on that top turnbuckle pad. Don't even have to remind everybody, coming up at the top of the hour, it is AEW's Revolution, live on pay-per-view, BR Live, or Fight TV around the world, wherever you are. You cannot miss it. Revolution live at the top of the hour. Rio with the cover here. 2-0.
Man, so close. Great.
Razor thin kick out there by Maki Ito.
Great teamwork. And you know, these Maki Ito and Dr. Britt Baker have not spent that much time together in the team, but neither has Rio and Rosa. Oh.
No, they certainly haven't. And Maki Ito just 44 hours ago. Cover here by Rio. 2-0. Wow, another very close kick out. Just 44 hours ago, Ito was competing in Japan in Tokyo Joshi Pro in their Max Heart tournament. She actually teamed up with Miyu Yamashita. Covered here by Rosa. Ito kicks out. And Maki Ito and Miyu Yamashita actually made it to the final round of that tournament. So Ito wrestled twice in one night or one afternoon in a high-stakes tournament. But Rio and Thunder Rosa looking great here. 1-2, no!
And I'm taking that flight from Japan here to the East Coast. Man, that's a long time in an airplane.
Yeah, I think 18 plus hours yesterday for Maki Ito to get here. And big elbow strike there from Ito. Rio and Maki Ito teeing off on one another.
Boy, that one found its mark.
Neither woman wants to give ground here. Center of the ring. Rio just saying, give me what you got, Ito. Oh. And Britt barking orders. Oh, look at that. Sweeping out the leg of Rio.
She tried to do it earlier, didn't catch her foot, but that time she caught her.
And yeah, I don't think Rio noticed it earlier, but right now, and Thunder Rosa inside the ring, she inadvertently has a pulse. Oh, did you see what Rebel did? She just helped. Yeah, Britt throw Rio back into the ring.
So seemingly she's not as bad as we thought, and of course, we knew that.
Uh-oh. This is the Kokeshi, the big diving headbutt from the famously hard-headed idol. Oh, she misses the Kokeshi. And wisely, though, Ito makes the tag out to Dr. Britt Baker.
This is where Britt's at her best. When she's got the momentum going her way, for that cravat, and when she's got the upper hand, when she knows how to lay a man. She is vicious, and I know that for a fact.
And Britt getting directly into the face of Thunder Rosa, trying to do as much as she can to undermine the tag team cohesion between Rosa and Rio.
Britt voted the most improved wrestler in the sport recently, and she's also one of the more intelligent, as obviously with her degree in dentistry.
Look at the far leg here. The 2 count. Yes, she is a DMDA practicing.
Yes, she is.
DMD. That now has Rio on the bottom rope, just driving that center. Come on. Rebel just once again engaging in some extracurriculars out there.
If Rebel cannot participate, why is she even out there? I mean, maybe she should be back with the
cheerleading now. Maki Ito, the snapmare, pulling Rio up and really wrenching back there. Thunder Rosa knows that she needs to tag in. Rio finally getting the boot on the bottom rope to force the break.
She's not breaking though, Eric Scott. Well, finally she did.
Maki Ito taking full advantage.
She's got a temper too, man. She's got that beautiful smile, and she's a delight to watch. But man, you can tell that you just don't want to get her upset.
Yeah, she is. Maki Ito goes face. Oh, gets hung out to dry. Over the top rope, the guillotine there by Rio. Maki Ito staggered. Rio up to the top, diving cross body. She covers 1, 2, no.
Had a trouble getting that leg hook, or maybe she would have won it.
And coming up at the top of the hour, it's AEW's Revolution, of course, the big Casino Tag Team Royale, part of our massive event tonight. Pay-per-view, BR Live, or Fight TV. You don't want to miss it. 30 men, 15 teams all competing for a shot at the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
Every team, every man for himself in that one. That's coming up later on, man. And the winner gets a shot at the World Tag Team Championship.
Thunder Rosa picking up right where she left off with Dr. Britt Baker. Oh, the exclamation point drop kick in the corner.
Paul Turner's got to check in because Britt may be out of here. That's probably smart. Double underhook.
Butterfly suplex this time from Thunder Rosa on Britt. Thunder Rosa pulling Britt towards the center of the ring.
It's one of the best rivalries, greatest rivalries in all of wrestling right now. Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa build up ahead of steam, sits out with the senton. 1, 2, and Tony, it is a tremendous rivalry, and it's a rivalry that only seems to grow in intensity week after week.
They definitely do not like each other. They come from entirely different backgrounds, as we know.
Oh, look at this. Britt looking to escape out of the back door, grabs the waistlock. Thunder Rosa grabs in the corner. Ito tags herself in.
Great move by Britt to get her in that corner.
And now diving back elbow with the assist from Dr. Britt Baker. Ito sends Thunder Rosa in with a sling blade. Great teamwork here.
And Britt wasn't even the legal person in the ring.
And now Maki Ito looking for the Kokeshi. And she hits it.
What?
Driving all the wind out of Thunder Rosa. Ito covers 2-0.
Thunder Rosa is too strong, even though that headbutt was on target, right in the midsection, right in the bread basket.
Oh, but talk about the bread basket. Kick to that bread basket, stunned by Thunder Rosa. Makes the heads up tag out to Riho. And Riho once again goes right for Britt Baker.
There you go. And that's going to bring Britt in.
No, boy, did it ever. But thrust at the enziguri there by Thunder Rosa. Ito, the boot to the back of Thunder Rosa. Maki Ito building up ahead of. Oh, ran right into the boot. She catches the lariat attempt. Vaults off the middle. That's top the swinging DDT. Super Dolphin. Eat your heart out.
Great move by Rosa to roll out of the ring.
Thunder Rosa rolled out of the ring. Ito having to pull her back towards center. Uh-oh. Could be thinking the diving Kokeshi. Ito up to the top. Oh, nobody home. The pool is empty. But Riho picks Ito up. Oh, the knee strike roll reversal. Into the single leg crab.
She's got it. She's got it.
Maki Ito wrenching back on Riho. Tony, if she picks up the victory here, this would be something of an upset.
She's going to tap. The arm is up. No, she didn't do it.
Maki Ito has never beaten Riho in her career. What a statement it would be to do so here tonight on the Revolution Buy-In.
She can't get too frustrated now. She got to go back to the attack again.
And Tony, you have to wonder, is exhaustion setting in? She had that long Trans-Pacific flight yesterday, and before that had 2 high-profile tournament matches at Tokyo Joshi Pro. How much does Maki Ito have left in the tank?
Be a huge win for her. Be a huge win for Dr. Britt Baker against her. The woman she hates. What? No! Don't do that.
Ito blocked it with her head. The Kokeshi blocking the elbow strike. Oh, she stepped into it, and Riho absolutely stunned. Both the competitors stunned. So much coming up tonight at the top of the hour. This jam-packed Revolution pay-per-view event.
Street fight, man, that is. Get Sting back in the ring.
Right after the air raid crash covers here. No! Thunder Rosa breaks it up. Tony, that street fight, Sting and Darby Allin versus Team Taz's Brian Cage and Ricky Starks. It is going to be wild. Available on pay-per-view, PR Live, and Fight TV in just a few minutes.
Here we go. All the animosity here.
The roll up, almost the 2 count. Britt takes down Thunder Rosa.
Great move, Britt Baker.
And now has the backslide.
Look at that.
Locked in, and she's got it hooked in deep. No.
It almost pinned her. Great backslide that time.
DDT just spiked Thunder Rosa. Britt covers. Oh, Thunder Rosa counters with the crucifix. This has been a highly technical exchange, Tony.
It really has. Both these ladies very well versed in this sport.
Uh-oh.
Now look at this.
Rebel dropped the crutch, and now she's up on.
She seems okay to me.
Oh, Brett and Rebel meeting in the minds there.
Watch out from behind now.
Thunder Rosa. Death Valley Driver.
I think she's out.
One.
Here comes Ito.
No!
Just in the nick of time.
The last possible second, Maki Ito makes the break. And Rio on the opposite side of the ring just dove on Maki Ito. And now Thunder Rosa, center of the ring. She's looking for that Fire Thunder Driver. Britt counters out. Thrust. Hit right on the money.
Watch out. Watch the cross.
Oh! The referee didn't see it. He knocked her out. 1, 2. Oh my God. Britt just stole it.
The winner of this match, the team of Maki Ito and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
Well, Maki Ito and Britt Baker victorious here tonight on the Revolution buy-in. But speaking of Revolution, our main event tonight, the AEW World Championship will be on the line in an exploding barbed wire death match. Kenny Omega versus Jon Moxley. Let's see how we got here.
From the moment that I woke up in the morning without the AEW World Championship, I knew that I would do whatever it takes. I'll crawl through barbed wire and landmines, whatever it takes. Turns out that's exactly what I'm going to have to do. I'm the one that's going to name the match. If we beat you up, you just keep coming back. How about you and I in an exploding barbed wire death match?
We have not seen a match like this in 25 years.
I know very little about the exploding barbed wire death match.
電流爆発デスマッチは設置した爆弾に触れると大爆発し、それだけでなく有刺鉄線に触れると切り傷、そしてまた
It's going to be a match that we're going to remember for a long, long time because of the violence element, because of the unknown element, and because of the two athletes being involved in it.
ケニー・オメガさん、そしてモックスリーさん、あなた方の決着戦にとっては素晴らしい試合形式だと私は思います。
So unpredictable. You're dealing with a plethora of inanimate objects, notwithstanding the fact that the ring ropes will be replaced with barbed wire.
We're in the middle of some very secret plans to construct what we're calling the Moxley Extermination Chamber.
I know this is all designed to destroy me, but with so much at stake, with my honor, my pride, it's my responsibility to take Kenny Omega out. That means this is the end of my career. Then I can't think of a better way to go.
The AEW World Championship will be on the line in our main event here tonight. The exploding barbed wire death match, a career-shortening match, Tony.
And also we will have tonight the face of a Revolution ladder match. 5 men are in. Who's the sixth one going to be? The winner gets a shot at the TNT Championship.
The AEW World Championship, Women's World Championship will be on the line when Hikaru Shida defends against Ryo Mizunami. And not only that, the big money match, Hangman Adam Page versus Matt Hardy.
We've been waiting for this one for a while. Sting back in the ring with Darby Allin. The TNT champion against Team Taz, Ricky Starks and Brian Cage. Kip Sabian and Miro with Penelope Ford in a revenge match against Chuck Taylor and Orange Cassidy.
The Casino Tag Team Royale, 15 teams vying for a shot at the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
The AEW World Tag Team title will be decided tonight. The Young Bucks defend against Chris Jericho, MJF of the Inner Circle.
And the main event of Revolution, the AEW World Championship will be on the line in exploding barbed wire deathmatch. Kenny Omega defending against Jon Moxley. Who will walk out of this match as the AEW World Champion?
Yeah, who will walk out? But we know who's walking in.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Hall of Fame voice of wrestling, Jim Ross.
Absolutely great to have JR joining us here to kick off Revolution on pay-per-view at the top of the hour. Available on BR Live, Fight TV, internationally around the world. You do not want to miss Revolution coming up in just a few short minutes. Tony, that main event, that exploding barbed wire death match, that is going to be something special.
It is going to be something special. The whole night is going to be special. This great crowd is ready. The man is here.
We're here.
There you go, buddy. And we are ready to go with Revolution.
You know, sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you just have that feeling. The feeling that tonight's going to be special. This is going to be a special night. You still got time to buy it, so pay-per-view. You won't regret it whatsoever. Revolution. It's going to get people talking for days to come. You'll see what I mean later. It's Sunday night, and you know what that means. Tonight it means Revolution on pay-per-view. I'm Jim Ross alongside Tony Giamatti, Excalibur. We are so fired up for what is going to be an amazing night of action.
Can't wait. We've got so many great matches. So much on the line tonight, including, I think there's no question, careers are on the line tonight.
Tony, the most dangerous match to ever take place in AEW will be our main event, and the AEW World Championship will be on the line.
What a way to start things, too.
MJF and Jericho, a few weeks back, won that tag team battle royale to become the number one contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. And JR, since then, they have only poured fuel on the fire.
Yeah, I think that's a mistake. I talked about this in our pregame show. That was on that followed us on Wednesday night. I think that the Jericho and MJF have made a very strategic error. Yeah. You attack them as two guys' father, who's been so instrumental in their lives. And expect no payback. I think it's going to get very physical tonight. I think the Bucks are going to be a different young buck. And all because of the actions of Jericho and MJF.
So what do you think about it? And I agree with it. Jericho is such a great veteran. MJF has not been around as long as Jericho. Why would they do something like that? It's just because of the way they're built.
I think it may be arrogance. They may confidence. Or overconfidence.
Yeah, there's plenty of overconfidence there.
Well, the music's over. Excalibur, what have you become?
Judas in my mind, in fact. Well, you have to remember the last time Chris Jericho and the Inner Circle made it personal with the Young Bucks, the outcome was ultimately that Stadium Stampede match. Jericho and the Inner Circle attacked Nick Jackson, and that really galvanized the Elite, and they rallied the troops, Tony, and the Elite took it to the Inner Circle in that Stadium Stampede match.
Yeah, and look at the focus of Nick and Matt as they walk out, staring right at their opponents. I mean, it's not a show of intimidation. It's a show of anger is what it is.
And this match entirely a family affair. Not only are the AEW World Tag Team Championships on the line, not only are the Young Bucks fighting to avenge what happened to their father, their ring attire actually designed by Matt's daughter Courtney. And Matt's wife Dana is actually in the crowd. That is how much this means to Matt and Nick Jackson.
And there Matt went right over to Dana, who's sitting at ringside. And look at MJF. It is 2 cents in.
Let's throw it down to Chester Roberts to get this show kicked off.
This opening contest set for one fall with a 16-minute time limit is for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, accompanied by Wardlow, at a combined weight of 461 pounds, the team of Maxwell Jacob Friedman and the Demo God, the champion, Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho has 30 years of experience in the ring.
And their opponents, from Rancho Cucamonga, California, at a combined weight of 390 pounds, they are the AEW World Tag Team Champions, Nick and Matt Jackson, the Young Bucks.
Young Bucks get right in the face of the challengers.
But next caliber, I'm really curious to see what happens when the bell rings. Because that's when you get paid. You get paid bell to bell.
Is Aubrey Edwards.
And the aggression's got to be there early. The longer you give Jericho to put a plan together, the worse off you are.
Yeah, and I agree with that. I also think the Bucks should be given a pat on the back for not jumping the gun. You know they want to just run in and jump them immediately.
They are pacing. That's right. Like caged lions. The Nick Jackson, you can see that grin on his face now. It's on. The bell has rung. He can get his hands on Chris Jericho, and he immediately does. The double leg in the right hands.
There you go. It's personal. We talked about that.
Oh! Now Matt and Nick raining down blows on MJF and Jericho.
There's the tone you wanted to see. The aggression of the Young Bucks from the early going. Don't back up. Don't give up a step. That's how you're going to win this thing.
Absolutely. Use your fist. Use the ring post. Use whatever it takes to crash down on the heads of both.
Chris Jericho trying to escape over the barricades to get away from Nick Jackson. But Nick bringing him back into the ringside area. Aubrey Edwards is going to have her handful tonight in this World Tag Team Championship match.
Yeah, Aubrey's in a tough spot here with these 4 guys all jazzed up. And the Bucks getting off that fast start, which may be ending.
Yeah, MJF and Jericho turning the tables on the Bucks. A meeting of the minds there. And the one thing that the opponents of Jericho and MJF always have to remember, the presence of Wardlow on the outside.
You better believe that. Wardlow is a franchise player at AEW for my money.
He is on MJF's payroll.
Never turn your back on the Bucks, guys. Here we go.
Matt and Nick Jackson. Stereotope Suicida.
Hell, never turn your back on your opponents. I don't know what that was about. We talked about Chris Jericho being a 30-year veteran. I think he was drinking some of the MJF Kool-Aid by showing too much arrogance.
Hamming it up, the showmanship. Right? MJF is so famous for it. Shoulders to the midsection. Rolls through. Steps over. And stereo sharpshooters by the Bucks.
Like make them submit JR early. Would that be something?
And it certainly would. Change the great Bret Hart, the Hitman.
Yes, sir.
That sharpshooter.
And remember when we saw Jericho and MJF attack the Bucks a few weeks ago, they locked in their respective submission holds. And though it was after the bell, the Bucks were tapping out. They were looking for any sort of relief. Finally, the Good Brothers came, though somewhat slowly, Tony.
Bucks have won their nine straight tag matches, including the World Tag Team Championship, beating Full Gear, or beating FTR at Full Gear.
The spear followed up by more shots and a page out of the Young Bucks best-selling book from the backyard to the big leagues right there.
The face of Matt Jackson says it all.
Well, this has been the Young Bucks match from start to finish. Jericho's got to figure something out, or somebody's got to make a big mistake.
Oh! Tremendous senton there. Jericho in trouble, but MJF able to break up the pinning predicament.
Yeah, long way to go, too. Long way to go. I had to go to the opposite corner to get it done.
MJF,
Tony, does it please you to see MJF get beat up?
Yes, I wanted to see it repeatedly. I want to see double team, triple team, hit up against the
but that was,
oh my God, back in the head that time.
I hate to compliment Jericho and MJF, but that was a very heads-up move right there.
Oh, yeah.
Nick Jackson was going for that flat-footed moonsault off the apron.
I don't care how many years experience Jericho's got under his belt. You can still get it done. Another Wardlow.
Aubrey Edwards' attention was diverted, and MJF and Wardlow really making the most of it.
Taking advantage. But they knew the referee couldn't see what they were doing. That's the key.
Jericho driving Nick Jackson down to the canvas.
Great execution on that one, man. Jericho knows what he's doing.
That springboard kick from Jericho has turned this thing around.
Yes, it has. You're right. It's completely changed the complexion of this.
Nick Jackson set cannon. Flapjack there by Jericho and MJF.
No, for crying out loud. Now, after doing that,
a lot of arrogance. A lot of arrogance. Very self-confident, shall we say.
But again, they turned their back on Nick, and Nick very nearly made it to the corner and made the tag out to Matt.
Well, we've seen great teams use the flapjack in the past. Jericho and MJF, one of the great teams that survived the Battle Royal to get here.
Here comes Matt.
Matt Jackson lighting up MJF. Chops and right hands. MJF rattle face high. DJ!
Nice change in direction by Matt Jackson.
All right, don't get too fired up. Go back to the attack now, Matt. I get it. Here we go.
Oh, bridge there by
man.
Wardlow.
We saw it coming. And now he's in trouble because there's Jericho. Trouble.
This is effectively a handicap match.
It is now, isn't it? And maybe the most dangerous individual in this whole presentation is Wardlow.
And he's just looking on like an innocent man.
Someday, sometime, Wardlow is going to be a force.
No, like he's already been in this match. But no, you're right. We've seen some matches that he's had. He is.
I'm talking championship.
Oh, I agree, man. He's like a pink grudge, that yap of his. I'm not talking Wardlow. I'm talking about this guy.
That Fargo strut there by MJF, so cocky, so confident. But, you know, I mean, you could argue, Tony, deservedly so. He is a POS, but yeah, he's a talented one.
Well, there's no denying the talent of MJF.
POS, huh?
Yeah, big time.
Oh, LOL, though.
WTF.
Jericho bringing Matt Jackson over the top. Suplex very close to the corner. Jericho, though, spies the danger, brings Matt back over to friendly territory.
Just play in your half of the ring, Jericho.
Yeah, man,
that's what you do. We've seen it many times with the great teams that have that kind of strategy.
And they are one of the great teams. You got to say that in AEW. Look at this. Look at this.
Delayed vertical suplex here, letting all the blood drain down to the head of Matt Jackson.
Now will be the time to try to pin. There you go.
Tight cover. Matt, and you can see how red Matt's face is.
It wasn't tight enough. Let me point out right now, that may be a big mistake for MJF. He should have got that pin right there.
Yeah, no, you're right. He should have. And you're right about the face being red there, Taylor. It was so red, I thought his forehead was bleeding, actually.
Matt Jackson trying to hammer his way out, but a handful of hair prevents Matt from making the tag out to his brother.
AEW tag team titles are on the line here.
Man, wow, great float over that time. That was textbook right there.
Yeah, drop to hold into the front chancery. And the AEW tag team titles, JR, as you mentioned, on the line, the 60-minute time limit match. One fall to a finish. The winners will be the AEW World Tag Team Champions.
Matt kicking off a great night of action. Simply an amazing night of action. We're very happy that you chose to join us tonight, folks.
And don't forget, you can shop AEW.com and the Revolution sale.
Come here, Tony. Yeah, watch the far leg. Oh, very close.
That sale ends tomorrow at 1 p.m. Use promo code Revolution. Get 20% off. Excludes gift cards, action figures, and charity tees. Revolution's your promo code.
Shop AEW.com. MJF tags out to Jericho. Jericho, right hand between the eyes. Quick tags in and out by the challengers.
Yeah. Expert teamwork by Jericho and MJF.
Oh! DDT! Plants both Jericho and MJF.
They've also been the more proficient team on the outside as well. Of course, Wardlow's come into play many times, but man, now you talk about desperately needing a tag.
And Matt Jackson kept his team alive, blowing up to make a tag. Just further Nick.
And Nick hammering the challengers with right hands, and now that kicks. Nick checks that corkscrew kick. Rising knee strike. And now takes down MJF and Jericho.
What do you think about me now?
Will that be called a burglary? I don't know. I've never seen it like that.
Nick Jackson floats over the kick to the face. He rocked Jericho with that one. And now plants MJF.
Face first.
Left-footed off that ring apron.
How athletic is this young man?
He is so fluid. He's amazing.
The destroyer.
That should do it.
What? High stack. No.
Man,
I can't believe he got out of that.
I'll hand it to MJF for that one.
Wow, yeah, I agree, man. Strong legs pushing upward on that. Got him out of it.
Take another look at this, Tony. MJF is absolutely spiked. The last possible instant.
But he kicked out.
Yeah.
The bottom line is MJF toughed it out, kicked it out. Now he's trying to get back on the offense.
Well, that's okay. Just more punishment. MJF's fine with me.
MJF held up in the corner and the super kick.
Right between the wickets.
Do it again. Damn it, do it again.
Sorry, I hate to cheer. And now a shout out coming here with a Motor City machine guns. Matt Jackson covers. No, MJF kicks out again.
Boy, MJF's showing a lot of tenacity here.
Hard to believe. They didn't get it.
And you know, I think Matt Jackson would agree. You can just see it on his face.
And hard to believe that this is the first match on what is shaping up to be an incredible night of action with AEW's Revolution. Oh, this right knuckles on the bridge of the nose to Matt Jackson. But now,
There he goes. He's in that mount position and hammering down. Jericho trying to cover his face up, rightfully so. I don't know how successful he was at that.
Boy, you can tell that Matt's got the temper, doesn't he?
oh, Jericho though, swept at the legs. He's looking for the line tear. What?
It's like cradle.
Matt rolls him up.
Oh, that's countered by Matt.
But for the super kick. And caught Jericho. There, Jericho's going for the Judas effect. But Matt intercepted it with a super kick.
They got the heel of a foot on the face that
Look
time.
out here.
With that super kick. This is great maneuvering by MJF.
Jericho counter the tombstone, and he planted. Oh no! Nick Jackson mistimed it, and Jericho taking advantage here. He sits back in the line tamer.
Jericho had it well scouted, and that may lead to new tag team champions.
Nick Jackson,
Miscalculation.
and that is so rare, and that's how fired up Jericho and MJF have the Young Bucks.
He's getting close. Got to use the strength in your arms. Maneuver yourself. There's Matt. He's ready to go. He's close enough to make a tag. There it is.
Tag made, but Jericho doesn't realize it.
He will now.
Oh, he does.
Oh, nice. Nice that field trip. Jericho right back to the advantage.
Jericho absolutely did realize it. That's the ring generalship of Le Champion, Chris Jericho.
Now look how Matt tried to counter by going onto his side.
But that's the leg strength there of Matt Jackson, and now fighting off his back, landing some right hands. And that leg strength once again.
Jericho's face was exposed. And it was punched and punched again.
Cracking shot.
Well, that's in trouble. Sure. Oh, maybe not. Use his own momentum against him. MJF tagged himself in that time. Tagged himself in.
Oh, look at this. Backslide. Oh, so close.
That's close to one of the night, guys, so far. Closest near fall of the night.
Side out. Oh, great counter there by MJF. 2. No.
Wow. Aubrey's hand was close.
MJF didn't have the boots over the shoulders of Matt Jackson, or else that we might have had new champions.
He's frustrated. He may be thinking just that right now, Excalibur.
Yeah, this is his youthfulness coming into play here.
Yep.
Getting frustrated.
MJF is allowing too much space.
Now he's just becoming a jerk.
Well, he's wasting time, right? In other words,
Right.
But Matt Jackson, he's getting time to regenerate a little bit.
In the middle of this match, this has been a great match. You got to go do something like this. What motivates a guy to be an idiot? Someone tell me that.
Well, he is an idiot, for one.
What's this?
Just punch him right there where his hands are pointing. Punch him right there.
Who's he channeling? Oh, look out.
Jericho counters Nick Jackson. MJF rolls him up. 1, 2. Oh! We were a hair's breadth away from new champions.
Man, that was close.
Yeah, Nick thought it was over too. He wanted to make sure. Or Matt did. Oh,
Matt,
nice right hand connecting.
he staggered MJF back towards center. No! Wardlow had Aubrey's attention diverted, and now MJF got heat seeker.
Abner Floyd on the back.
1, 2. Again!
Aubrey may have been a digit away from touching the canvas for the 3 count. It was that close.
They were so sure. That was their big move. They were so sure this was going to win it. Now they got to regroup and think again. I wouldn't be surprised if the bet came into play one more time.
Well, the best thing MJF can do is tag Jericho back in. Jericho's had a harder hand in this match offensively than has had MJF.
Now here we go. Jericho slow to get back in here, boy. This match has been brutal thus far.
Well, and Tony, the pace of this match has definitely favored the Young Bucks.
Yes, it has.
Jericho likes to look for those big haymakers, those knockout shots, namely that Judas effect, where the Young Bucks. Oh, Jericho!
Teamwork again.
Jericho just got cracked in the face by the boot of Nick Jackson, and he is stunned. Matt makes the tag.
Well, that was the easiest tag the Bucks have made in this whole match. And it comes at a very tenuous time.
Chris Jericho,
Stereo.
boom, dive and cross bodies. 1, 2, no!
And Jericho shot that right shoulder up like it was on fire.
I'll tell you what, as the match goes on in the ring, Matt needs to get off the floor. Get away. Well, now, get away from Wardlow. Wardlow is getting up on the apron of the ring.
Wardlow, and again, Aubrey Edwards, attention to Vert. Oh, the Judas effect! Jericho just had the Judas effect at Wardlow!
And there's another one. What a near fall.
We've seen frustration on either end. Both teams thinking they had it won.
Oh, Jericho just a cross chop across the throat. Oh!
Man, that was beautiful timing.
Trying to line saw, and it was great timing.
And they've got Jericho set up.
DDT
trigger.
You tell him, buddy.
Hook the far leg. No!
MJF was very last moment. They want to break it up.
What's he going to take to win this thing?
AEW tag titles are at stake, folks.
MJF, I think he had the Dynamite Diamond ring loaded up, and now getting ping-ponged back and forth in a super kick party.
Oh, slobber coming out of his mush.
That means it's a slobber locker, Tony.
That's what it is, JR.
Jericho and MJF,
Hell yeah.
dropped by the Bucks.
Busted. They found that rhythm again. They got the momentum.
And Matt says that's it, man. That is it. Could this be the Meltzer driver?
Jericho, center of the ring. Nick Jackson, Meltzer, driver. 1, 2, 3.
And still tag team champions.
Damn, what a fight.
That's a hell of a start off strong.
And still AEW World Tag Team Champions, the Young Bucks.
Give Jericho and, well, I hate to say, give Jericho credit. They came to fight, and this was a great way to start Revolution.
They came to fight and they hung with the champs until the bitter end. But it was the tag team expertise of the Young Bucks that won the day and allowed them to retain the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
A year ago in Revolution, they were denied, if you'll recall, but now, a year later, it's their moment in another great tag team match.
I don't think I can start off this broadcast any better than the Young Bucks successfully defending their AEW Tag Team titles, quite frankly. We saw an aggressive side of the Bucks as well. Folks, I apologize for my voice. I'll make it through. But, Tony, get us off here.
Let's kick you off by saying we still got sensational matches, including the Face of the Revolution ladder match. Which one of the 6 men, we don't know who number 6 is, will grab the brass ring and get a shot at the TNT Championship in the ladder match.
The AEW Women's World Championship will be on the line as champion Hikaru Shida defends against the top contender, Ryo Mizunami, here tonight.
And they're fighting for paychecks in the big money match when Hangman Adam Page looks to relieve Big Money Matt of some of his cash.
Also, a street fight is going to be the TNT champ Darby Allin and Sting together against Ricky Starks and Ryan Gage of Team Taz.
Get saving a Miro and Penelope Ford, of course. They'll take on Chuck Taylor and Orange Cassidy. Big time. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget the Casino Tag Team Battle Royal. High stakes event. The winner gets a tag title shot.
And in our main event, the most dangerous match ever in AEW, the AEW World Championship will be on the line. An exploding barbed wire death match. Kenny Omega defends against Jon Moxley. The rules are insane, quite frankly. 3 sides of the ring are wrapped in barbed wire. Any contact with the barbed wire will trigger the explosive. There is a triple hell zone on the floor. Literally landmines. If they are touched, they will explode. The match can be won by pinfall or submission only. There is a 30-minute countdown. At the end of that 30 minutes, all the explosives will go off. If anyone can survive, the match will continue after that. And before we get there in our main event, let's throw it down to Justin Roberts right now to introduce the rules of the Casino Tag Team Royale. He's wearing new shoes.
This is the Casino Tag Team Royale. Order of entry is selected by lottery. 2 tag teams will start in the ring, and every 90 seconds, a new tag team will join the match. Individual elimination occurs when a competitor is thrown over the top rope and both feet touch the floor. Tag teams are eliminated when both competitors have been ruled out of the match. The match will continue until there is only 1 competitor or team remaining. The winning team will earn a future shot at the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Introducing team number 1, at a combined weight of 464 pounds, Justin Rhodes, QT Marshall, the Natural Nightmare.
Bottom line to remember is that both members of a team must go over the top rope and both feet must touch the floor for that team to be eliminated.
That's right. You can win it if you're the last man standing for your team. QT looking jacked here, and Dustin Rhodes is a great veteran.
And team number 2, at a combined weight of 415 pounds, Dark Order numbers 5 and 10.
You're looking jacked, man. Look at 10.
And how great did 10 look last Wednesday night when Max Caster, with the help of Matt Hardy and Jack Evans, stole that qualifying match for the Face of the Revolution ladder match coming up here tonight from number 10.
Get it going, guys.
That was with that boombox, wasn't it?
It was. And this match has started to show respect here.
How about that? We got 90 seconds till another team arrives. There you go. That's exactly what you got to do. Dustin was shaking hands and QT went for the shot.
AEW Casino Tag Team Royale.
No time limit, but every 90 seconds, another tag team will arrive.
And speaking of AEW Casino, our free-to-play mobile game available on the Apple App Store and Google Play right now. You can download it today, but don't download it just yet because right now the action is picking up.
That power slam by Dustin. And he's one of the things he's known.
Yes, sir, man. He could do that.
Oh, but Ted had it scouted. When Dustin dropped to his knees to deliver that big right uppercut, Ted took a step back and him with a pump kick in the face, and now number 5 gets sent over the top by QT.
QT protecting himself, but less than 30 away from a new team coming out.
Low blower there. And Vance, number 10. Fall away slam. Angel takes to the sky, comes crashing down.
Well, they're looking great, man.
Dark Order looking phenomenal here.
And big mistake. Turn your back on the veteran and get Bulldog for it. Here we go. The countdown, and which two will be? All right, Santana and Ortiz.
That's a crowd down there, Al.
You're not kidding it, JR.
Very talented team. We know they're tougher than $2 steaks.
And they made a beeline for the ring. No posing, no anything. They want a shot at the Young Bucks. We know it'll be the Young Bucks defending the AEW World Tag Team Championship against the winners of this match. And Santana and Ortiz would like nothing more than to have another crack at Matt and Nick.
Nice teamwork. Oh, every team for themselves.
5 getting thrown around here. Shot to the midsection to Ortiz. Santana gets cracked with a shot. Dustin Rhodes in the corner with number 10. 5 goes for the trip. High boot there from 10. Ortiz on roller skates.
Here comes 5.
5, and he shouted, "This is going to suck," and I bet if you ask Ortiz, he would agree. Diving cover by QT Marshall.
There you go, Alan. Angel's gone, man. First one out. But the team is still in. QT's going out. QT's going out.
QT holding on to that bottom rope for dear life. And we are just about 10 seconds away from the next team to enter this match.
It's a very fast-paced affair, ladies and gents.
Oh, Santana very nearly sent out. And it will be brothers Matt and Mike Seidel as the 4th team to enter this Casino Tag Team Royale.
Matt Seidel's a great veteran. He's been in all kinds of environments. So this will not be a challenge for him. And not as much as understanding the concept and how to use your partner.
Look how quick they are, man.
They were able to avoid the double clothesline attempt, and now they are chopping down number 10. You can see he's got that big knee brace on. And the question mark kick dropped him.
It's a good strategy. One of the team members out already. Take him out, and there's one less team to worry about.
Combination lightning spiral there by the Seidel brothers. And Mike Seidel pulling Santana off. Now Matt and Mike trying to eliminate Santana. And Dustin trying to eliminate 10 here. Just under 30 seconds away from our next entrant. The only elimination thus far has been number 5 of the Dark Order, but we will see other Dark Order teams in this Casino Royale.
And his original team is still alive. So,
yeah, the 10th team is alive until he is eliminated.
Yeah, so there you go.
Which team will be next? Here we go. Oh boy, we're going to make it a Dark Order party. Stu Grayson, one of the toughest men out of hell. And all of a sudden, the numbers in the favor of the Dark Order again.
Evil Uno.
Shoulder to the midsection there. The high boot to the face of Dustin Rhodes.
It's great news for number 10 to get those two in. No! But it's still every team for themselves. So if it comes down to it, they probably shove him out too.
Well, I mean, the Dark Order, they've said they're a family. I think they've probably accounted for that situation, that possibility.
Well, Evil Uno and Stu Grayson can go, and there you go.
Look out here. Mike Seidel sent over the top by Santana and Ortiz. And now Grayson and Uno squared off with Santana and Ortiz.
All teams are still alive, JR.
Yeah, man, this is it. Everywhere you look, somebody's getting hit.
Oh, wow. Uno sends out the powerbomb. Grayson, tremendous strength there shown. And they send him in to 10.
Dark Order trio. Oh, man.
Have a foot to the face, will you?
Santana delivered the goods.
Wow, man, he did.
Stu Grayson brought up by Dustin. Just 5 seconds away from the next team.
Eliminations are hard to come by.
Here come the Gun Club.
Austin and Colton Gunn.
Can you imagine if they win this? We'll never hear the last of it.
This is the biggest opportunity of these two men's careers.
Sons of Billy Gunn.
And they are coming in laying the wood.
Colton Gunn just throwing out clotheslines and now throwing his brother into the corner.
Two young, talented kids, I can tell you that.
Absolutely they are. Those kids can go, man.
Give them some time.
Tremendous drop kick there by Colton Gunn.
How about how high Colton got up on that one?
Oh! A quick draw there by Austin. Oh, the spear by Vance, number 10.
Still no team has been eliminated as of yet.
Yeah, we have had competitors, but no full team.
That's right. So everybody is still functional here. And still, I really think the Dark Order has the advantage because well, there goes one team now. The Seidel brothers are gone.
Well, what great tag team synergy that was by Santana and Ortiz. Ortiz threw Matt Seidel over the top, and Santana followed up immediately with the high boot.
I'm not going to say who's better at tag team wrestling than Santana and Ortiz.
Well, I think they're ever since they've arrived, they have been one of the forces in tag team wrestling, be it a traditional match or the great parking lot brawl that we saw.
Love that. What a match that was.
Plus, Ortiz has great Brillo hair. My gosh. There's no hairdo like his hairdo.
Well, Pretty Peter Avalon and Cesar Bononi. Our next entrance. And Cesar Bononi, the largest man in this match now, that has to give him an advantage, JR.
Yeah, he's a big dude, I'll tell you that. It shouldn't help him navigate not going over the top a little longer than others.
Yeah, Avalon better stop him.
Hey, Tony, what do you think of Pretty Peter?
I think he's pretty damn good. Oh!
Bononi, that hard back elbow, and that shot here. Cesar Bononi.
Look at this power. Oh, God.
Drop kick to the side of the head. Avalon and Bononi looking great.
All right, there you go. Go back to the attack. Remember, one team has been eliminated, the Seidel brothers. The Dark Order still firmly in there.
Dustin Rhodes hanging on. Trying to stay in this match. QT Marshall saves his natural nightmare partner. Bononi digging right hands to the midsection of Colton Gunn. And Justin Rhodes coming to the aid of Colton Gunn brothers. Colton and Austin, of course, part of the Nightmare family, along with QT Marshall and Dustin Rhodes. So Dark Order's not the only team.
And look at that.
With an advantage.
They were using his hair against him that time. They picked him up, grabbing that flock of hair of his.
And the Varsity Blondes, Brian Pillman Jr. and Griff Garrison. A gigantic opportunity, and Pillman wastes no time.
Out of the three-point stance.
And Garrison, big diving splash on Cesar Bononi. Pillman and Garrison trying to bring Cesar up, but Cesar, oh! Tremendous power by the big Brazilian. Swing and a miss there by Avalon. Put to the midsection. Famous through by Austin Gunn. And now Freddie Peter. See you later.
All right. Got to get the big man though out. Bononi.
Cesar Bononi. His strikes are just so powerful. Austin avoids contact. Contact sweeps out the leg. And a famous hurt of Bononi.
He's at these parts of the ropes. Got to get him over.
And Gun Club.
And QT's going to help him.
Oh, Gun Club. told Dusty he's going after a championship here.
He told what? QT just eliminated himself. And he speaks of Dustin. What the hell is going on here?
This is shocking. Oh wow, one of the best new big tag teams here in AEW Bear Country. That's Bronson in the front, Boulder in the back. These guys are something special. They are something else, as the the Varsity Blondes finding out right now.
Yes, sir. You know, a lot of times big guys are tough to take out of these.
Look at this.
At a roll.
Boulder. He's got Uno and Garrison.
Oh, my God. He is a bear.
Bear Boulder making a statement here.
Well, they have wiped it out, man. I can't believe Dustin was admonishing QT for dumping the gun club out, and then QT had enough of Dustin.
What? I don't know. Look at Stu Grayson. He's got Boulder up on his shoulders.
Like I said,
the high boot to the face of Grayson. And Stu Grayson sent for a ride.
Dustin's still out here fighting for his team, even though QT let him down.
I mean, what happens if Dustin wins this match and the Natural Nightmares?
They got to work it out. He would have to man up, is what QT would have to do. Well, Griff Garrison, underrated athlete, guys. He's young, I know. Here we go. Jungle Boy! Luchasaurus!
Jungle Boy! The step up Tierra, the drop kick drops Santana. And Luchasaurus, he's got Garrison and Pillman. Up and puts him down.
Great combination of size and speed.
But look at this Dark Order. Uno and 10 immediately bull rush Luchasaurus, trying to neutralize his size advantage.
Probably a good idea.
Jungle Boy hoisted up. Santana to Ortiz. Oh no! Jungle Boy able to turn around on Ortiz. Big elbow strike to Santana.
Amazing counter. There goes Ortiz.
Jungle Boy eliminating Ortiz is going to cause some bad blood, I can tell you.
Cesar Bononi just cracked Jungle Boy. And Luchasaurus just cracked Cesar. And Pretty Peter Avalon and Cesar Bononi, their championship hopes have been dashed here tonight.
Big man going down and another big man goes out. Luchasaurus is cleaning house.
Luchasaurus power on display tonight.
Jungle Boy swinging a miss there.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, Jungle Boy hung on. He baited Santana in.
And now Santana and Ortiz are gone.
Thanks to Jungle Boy.
Look at this.
Morgan Stone.
It's just taking out Uno. Uh-oh.
Come some bad apples right here, guys.
JR, to borrow a phrase from you, I think business has just picked up.
I think you're right,
man. These guys know how to destroy people.
10 sent to the outside by Blade. And Pillman eliminated by Butcher.
Varsity Blondes are gone. And now the Dark Order's gone.
And Jack Evans.
That was Jack. Where the hell was he? He's not in this.
Jack Evans, I think, just pulled 10 off the apron. Picking up right where he left off. Courtesy of Matt Hardy on last Wednesday night.
What's up with Jack Evans then?
I don't get that. Was he under the ring? Was he in ring? I don't know.
Well, it's clear that he's on Matt Hardy's payroll.
Yeah, $3,700 a pop.
Now look at this. Now Dustin is still a man on his own.
Oh, Boulder.
Hang on now.
Boulder very nearly eliminating Dustin, but Dustin hanging on to that top rope.
Well, there's a lot of beef in there.
Boy, when you are on the apron of the ring, you are in harm's way.
And Tony, you can't forget when the Natural Nightmares faced the Butcher and the Blade in that crazy bunkhouse match last year. So I'm sure Butcher and Blade haven't forgotten about that one. And look at Bunny.
She is despicable.
Run from the referee. Bunny just dragged Dustin Rhodes off the apron.
So Dustin and QT are gone.
Man, that's controversial right there.
Private Party
with a brand new attitude, thanks to Matt Hardy. I think they're doing a smart thing here. Just watch for a second. Pick your spot, get in the ring.
Well, they went to outnumber Jungle Boy, and Jungle Boy sent to the apron. Jungle Boy's been the hot item in this match.
He can do a lot of things.
Oops, swinging a miss there. Mark Quinn steps up with the pump kick. Steps over. Stereo shots there from Private Party. And at first they were so resistant to Matt Hardy, but finally they've seen the light, according to Matt Hardy, and they've been impressive.
Yeah, they're all in with him, completely bought into his stuff.
I'll say that line has got a green shade to it. A lot of green.
Yes, it does.
Well, 30% of green. Of course, that big money match coming up later tonight, Matt Hardy versus Hangman Adam Page. We're just under 30 seconds away from our next team. Man, when Jurassic Express came in, the eliminations just picked up to a fevered pace.
And right now, so far, we do not have one individual fighting for his team.
Marco's giving an assist to Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
Bear Bronson in the corner. Butcher and Blade try to eliminate Bronson.
Here we go, the veterans.
The red hot SCU, Frankie Kazarian and Christopher Daniels, they have been on a tremendous streak as of late.
Yeah, they're 6-0. Now, my question is, they said they would never wrestle again if they lost another match. So if they're eliminated with this count.
Great combination. Tony, I don't think so. I mean, I've gotten to call a lot of their matches here on Dark.
Right.
And I think that kind of goes against the spirit of what they said. They want a straight-up tag team match. They want to prove their dominance, and they're doing so right now in this Battle Royal.
All right, there you go. Veterans have been around a long time, successfully. They're never going to want to do less than main events. So they got to win to get back to the main events.
But I mean, they've really put a lot of pressure on themselves and risen to that occasion. But right now, Luchasaurus in control of Kazarian and Daniels. Kazarian and Daniels avoid the contact. And Bear Country.
Oh, no, my God, the Bear Country eliminated Luchasaurus. I can't believe it.
The Bears eliminate the Dinosaur, and the Butcher eliminates the Bears.
The Bunny did it again. The Bunny did it.
Now Blade and Christopher Daniels screwed up, and Bear Country just dragged Butcher
but
under the bottom rope.
That's right, so he's back in.
We might see a little bit more of these two lads from Bear Country.
They're big, but right now they're out.
Ray Phoenix and the Bastard Pack.
From the Death Triangle, watch out.
Oh,
Pack the high shot.
doesn't get any better than these guys right here.
No, you're right, maybe the two most talented guys. Oh!
They have just leveled every single participant in this match.
Working as a team, and there it goes.
And Blade and Quinn, both eliminated by Death Triangle.
In the entire world of pro wrestling, who's better than Pac and Ray Phoenix?
That's nobody.
And SCU with Butcher isolated in the corner. You can't forget about the history between Butcher Blade and Ray Phoenix. Of course, Butcher and Blade, part of Eddie Kingston's family, who were, Kingston was trying to orchestrate the betrayal, the brother-on-brother betrayal of Penta El Sarmiento and Ray Phoenix.
He was successful to a certain point.
But when Pat came back, and when he returned as that stabilizing influence, Kingston's hopes were dashed. Daniels,
A lot of punishment being dished out here by these men.
oh, Phoenix!
Whoa!
Phoenix grapevine his legs around that top rope.
Getting ready for another team.
So many great tag teams here in AEW.
Who will it be?
God,
Look who's with us.
John Silver, Alex Reynolds of Dark Order.
Dark Order of 3 teams in this Battle Royale.
And John Silver called up to the back of the head of Daniels.
The little man is athletic. He's strong as a bull. And look at that power.
And Reynolds.
Oh, look out here.
Carl
to the ref for Daniels.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Pile driver on another man.
I think that knee went right in the solar plexus of Christopher Daniels.
Isaiah Cassidy trying to tee off on Silver Reynolds, but the running knee lift. The Giri. They've got Cassidy set up. They're looking for it. Dart Destroyer just spiked Cassidy on the top of his head.
Got him at the ropes. Trying to shove him over. Here we go.
And good night, Isaiah Cassidy.
The private party is gone.
But the Butcher's still here.
Yes, sir, man. And he is. Oh, well, he was, JR.
I just jinxed his big ass.
Yes, sure did. And Buddy throwing a fit on the outside. Well, good for her.
And all the teams have entered this match.
And you notice Jungle Boy's on his own. Because Luchasaurus was eliminated earlier tonight. But there's still hope.
There are still hopes for any of the survivors in this match. Frankie Kazarian teeing off on Pac. Ray Phoenix just blasted Christopher Daniels.
This great match has been brought to you by AEW Casino, the game that's available for iOS and for Google Play.
Oh! Daniels just got eliminated. AEW Casino downloaded now, free to play at the Apple App Store or Google Play. Reynolds and Jungle Boy.
Dangerous place,
Yeah,
man.
bad place to be. When you have to, with both feet touch the floor, you're done.
Worst thing you should do is just get back in the ring. Continue your fight somewhere else.
Reynolds
Elevated, diagonally run across the corner of the ring. So now what do we have?
got Pac and Frankie Kazarian of SCU. Death Triangle is fully intact. They are the only intact team left in this matchup.
Yeah, Frankie's partner, we saw just got eliminated.
As did Alex Reynolds and Kazarian.
What a move by Pac.
Oh no, Kazarian came down hard on that left arm. And Death Triangle now.
That explosive power.
4 men, 3 teams remain. John Silver looks at Jungle Boy. And the favorites right now have to be the team with 2.
It will be either Death Triangle, Silver and Reynolds, or Jurassic Express to challenge the Young Bucks for the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
Jungle Boy holding on for dear life.
This Casino Tag Team Royale has been absolutely wild.
Great maneuver that time by Jungle Boy. Just scoot underneath the top rope, hit the apron.
And John Silver, Ray Phoenix!
Silver's holding on.
Silver holding on with all he's got.
One hand.
One hand.
My God.
The strength of John Silver.
And the crowd loves it here.
The Meat Man's still alive. Oh, Ray Phoenix went for that solo, and Phoenix holds on. Oh, did you hear that impact?
Perseverance is what this is about now. Both John Silver and Ray Phoenix a foot from being eliminated. Oh, boy.
You can feed me all the Johnny Hungy and tap matches you can get.
Yes, sir, man. They're going at it. And these two,
They're not backing up. They're not posturing.
these two phenomenal athletes are just pounding it out.
Those round kicks from John Silver backing Pac up to the hard rope.
I've never seen anybody do this to Pat.
Amazing kick.
Silver.
Silver's all momentum got him that time.
Pac shut him down with a German suplex. Oh, look at this, Silver. No, Pac. Silver.
He's hanging on again.
Pac thought he had it.
Silver hanging on.
Strong arms, man.
Pac, oh, the boot to the face, but Ray Phoenix walks the tightrope. Wow.
A kick right to the temple.
It's 2-on-1. It's 2-on-1 now. Jungle Boy in the Death Triangle.
And it's obvious, it's plain to state, but Death Triangle with a distinct advantage here. Can Jungle Boy overcome the odds?
Boy, this could be really ugly, or it could be a timeless moment.
Yeah, that's right. Stay, if you can, stay toward the center of the ring here. Don't get near the ropes.
Easier said than done.
So I know that. I get it, but still.
Whoa, Jungle Boy. Explosive first step. Oh!
two are dead ass serious.
Oh, there you go. Don't trade chops, go right at it.
Jungle Boy up on their shoulders. Cazadora. Ray Phoenix gets taken down. Taken down to the ropes. Jungle Boy.
Careful.
Slides to the outside. Phoenix.
God almighty. 100 miles an hour comes Ray Phoenix.
No, it was between the top and center strand.
Yeah, okay. Aubrey Edwards told Rick Knox it was between. You're right.
Hello and maybe good night.
The anti-air Jungle Boy comes back to clothesline.
Fighting Jungle Boy is spectacular.
What a hell of a final.
Poison run of a Jungle Boy.
Jurassic Express. No. Phoenix held on.
Jungle Boy's in trouble.
That big kid did it. The clothesline cement. And there you see the challengers. The next contenders, I would assume, for the AEW Tag Team title.
Don't get the next shot against the Young Bucks.
Ray Phoenix and Pac versus Matt and Nick Jackson. What a tag team match, and what a match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship to be on the line.
Let's go back and take a couple of looks at this matchup. Pretty amazing, actually.
Ray Phoenix, you can see right here with that choke, he went underneath that top rope. And there was the kick on the way back that ended the night, ended the hopes of Jurassic Express.
That kick got Jungle Boy off balance, made the clothesline easier to execute. Couple of combination pieces of offense there by Ray Phoenix.
What an effort by Jungle Boy, though, against both. Down to one man to eliminate, and the Jurassic Express effort by him, but there you go, man. You may be looking at your next World Tag Team chance.
Death Triangle victorious here. The third member of Death Triangle, Penta, has the face of the Revolution ladder match opportunity later tonight.
Folks, Dash is standing by with a mighty big guess.
All right, I was wondering to see if I could possibly get a little bit of insight as to who possibly might be signing here tonight.
I absolutely love this. Everyone that's reached out to me between social media and my friends have texted me. They all want to know. I'm going to tell you who does know. Myself, Tony Khan, and the talent involved. And I told Tony Schiavone, he's used to getting the big scoops around here, but now I'm here. And I'm so proud of our show that's going to start March 15th on YouTube, which is AEW Dark Elevation. I'm going to do some great color commentating, and I'm going to have the scoops. So in spirit of AEW teamwork, I'll give you a little hint. This particular talent, I don't think anyone here can outwork them.
All right, well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Back to you guys.
Provocative Tony.
Yeah. How about that from Paul White? Look, Diamond Dallas Page. Paul Walter Hauser here.
In attendance here at ringside tonight, and look at that, Al Snow also joining us here.
OVW in Louisville.
That's right, and members of the front office here as well. Good to see Al Snow. Good to see Diamond Dallas Page.
Nice. You got the hair care products in that, man. Looks good.
Coming up next here, the AEW Women's World Championship will be on the line. Hikaru Shida defends against Ryo Mizunami, who won the Women's World Championship Eliminator last Wednesday night. Let's take a look back at the history between champion and challenger. Ryo Mizunami was on the verge of retirement until Double or Nothing in 2019. It was really at the MGM Grand Garden Arena when she saw that sold-out building, the lights, the crowd, all that energy. It rekindled that spirit, that love of pro wrestling within Mizunami.
はい、AEW がそもそも2019年の旗揚げ戦に自分が出た時が自分の運命を変えた団体です。その年に引退しようと考えてたんですけど、ここに出たのがきっかけで引退をやめてレスラーを続けよう。そして AEW にもう一回リングを上がってプロレスをしたいっていう気持ちでずっとやってきたので、今回のこのトーナメントは 絶対掴み取ってやろうって気持ちで来ました。
It reinvigorated her, and so then to get an opportunity to compete in the women's eliminator tournament and to get an opportunity to come back to the U.S., you know Mizunami's not going to take that lightly. The leg drop on the back of Kong's head! The referee's at 9! Tab, I can't believe what we just saw!
日本代表になったのはこの私、水波亮なんですが、一個一個勝ち進むにつれて自分の感情とテンションがハイパーめちゃめちゃすごく高まっていく自分を感じつつも日本代表になってこの実感をつかみながらここまで戦ってきたっていう感じです。私が水波さんに初めて会ったのは2010年でした。その時彼女は私にこう言いました。お前は100年かかっても私に勝てない。私はその言葉を忘れたことはありません。それから私たちはシングルを何回もやりました。ドロー3回。私が彼女に勝つ時が来たと思います。シラ、10年前に言ったよね。100年経ってもこの水波には勝てないって。その意味どういうことか分かるよ。自分が2019年に引退しなかった。それもどういう意味か分かる。それは AEW のチャンピオンになる。そしてシダ、お前を倒すためだ。
She feels that there is no way in 100 years that Hikaru Shida could defeat her. But the fact is, Hikaru Shida has had the longest reign of any AEW champion ever.
Hikaru Shida, she's been our fighting champion for months now, and she's done a great job representing not even just the women's division, but representing AEW as a whole. And that's not something that Hikaru Shida is going to give up lightly. So it's really going to be a battle of wills and skills coming up at Revolution.
I build a bridge between Japan and the world, and I'll be the champion that crosses it.
The following contest will follow with a 16-minute time limit is for the AEW Women's World Championship. Introducing the challenger from Nagoya, Japan, Ryo Mizunami.
You know the tone and inflection of these two ladies you just heard in that piece really speaks to what they are, who they are, and the pride they carry by being a Japanese women's wrestler.
Ryo Mizunami, she looked so impressive last Wednesday on Dynamite when she defeated Nyla Rose. This is a journey, years and years in the making for Ryo Mizunami, 16 years in the making, a chance to make a splash on the world stage here tonight.
And her opponent from Kanagawa, Japan, she is the AEW Women's World Champion, Hikaru Shida.
288 days, there you see it. Longest reigning champion in AEW.
She's also been hot lately. 13 straight wins.
So much history between Hikaru Shida and Ryo Mizunami. Shida still looking for that first victory over Mizunami. They've met 3 previous times. Each time has ended in a draw. This match has the potential to end in a draw if it goes all 60 minutes. As you see referee Paul Turner, the World Championship title belt in hand.
No one has won more matches in AEW than Hikaru Shida. No one has won more. She's won 31 matches, 31-7. That is a phenomenal record.
That'll get you to playoffs.
Well, you're not kidding.
And we saw at the end of the World Title Eliminator Tournament. Oh, that's how it ended.
Yeah, she saw it coming.
Mizunami taking a crack at Hikaru Shida. And Tony, as we heard in that piece. Ryo Mizunami, very early on, over 10 years ago, when these two women first met, just humiliated Hikaru Shida inside the ring, beat her mercilessly in a tag team match and taunted her after the fact, saying, even in 100 years, there's no chance that you could beat me. And Hikaru Shida has carried that humiliation with her through her entire career.
That'd be a motivator her, I would think. A lot of this match.
It can motivate you, Tone, or it can destroy you. Because if you see this, what you're doing is not working, then you start second guessing yourself.
Yeah, man.
So you got this Rio have the number, so to speak, of the champ.
She's laying him in now.
Massive chops. Well, not quite massive, but still effective chops. But Shida,
first one was massive, I tell you that.
And now Shida turns the tables on Ryo Mizunami.
Those chops pale in comparison to Shaq and Cody last Wednesday night.
Last Wednesday night.
Good God almighty.
Unforgettable night.
Oh! I think Ryo Mizunami might have heard you, JR, because she lit up Hikaru Shida with that one. And now, having a little fun. This shows the lack of respect Mizunami has for the AEW Women's World Champion Hikaru Shida.
That's a great call. You are exactly right. Lack of respect. And the numbers prove she should have plenty of respect for her.
Again, having fun at the expense of the champion. And the champion step up, work on Rana. Turn the tables there on the challenger.
Yeah, saw the opening.
Ryo Mizunami sent into the corner. Hikaru Shida, running knee strike.
Shida's very explosive.
Those knees are so dangerous, as Ryo Mizunami just found out.
You better go take care of your business.
Get in the ring. Hikaru Shida digging underneath. Looking for something.
Well, whatever it is going to be illegal.
Oh, she's got the chair. She likes to launch off the chair for that running knee strike.
Yeah, that's maybe not.
She used that as a launch point. She does not use that as a weapon.
I got you.
But in effect, it is a weapon, right? I mean, it helps her.
Oh, but Mizunami anticipated it. And oh man. Inside the ring. Just set Hikaru Shida over the barricade.
Into a bevy of people.
Thankfully, somebody was there to break the champion's fall.
Let's go inside. Paul Turner trying to admonish as much as he can. Let's take a look at this again, man. Over the top. Wow. We're going to be back here to Daly's Place this coming Wednesday. Be a part of the action live at Daly's Place. And tickets now on sale at AEWTIX.com.
It's like going out to the ball game, folks.
Outdoor seating, safe, socially distanced, CDC compliant. But right now, Ryo Mizunami has full control of the AEW Women's World Champion. Mizunami, rapid speed, down those leg drops.
Very, very effective. Bringing more power, more torque.
Over here by Mizunami.
Great triple strike, but didn't have it.
And immediately transitions into that half clutch.
I'm really surprised after those great three strikes that time, she didn't really try to hook a leg or maybe it's any combination there. Again, maybe she just doesn't honor her enough.
Well, there's a respect issue involved in this match, I think, as we've talked about. So that's gives you some nice motivation. Well, it doesn't guarantee wins.
And whatever that humiliation, that lack of respect, that had to be put aside back at Double or Nothing on Double or Nothing 2019. Look at that. Mizunami countered that hip throw there by Hikaru Shida, because Shida and Mizunami were actually tag team partners at Double or Nothing in 2019.
It's pretty obvious that Mizunami has great core strength to block that hip throw.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's strong, no doubt.
She is.
But Hikaru Shida is so dangerous with those knee strikes. And Shida ascends to the top rope. Mizunami. Missile dropkick gets taken down.
Could be.
Looks the far leg. No, Mizunami able to kick out. I mentioned the history between these two men, or these two women, pardon me. A lot of it goes back all the way to when they began their careers and how they began their careers. Ryo Mizunami was trained by Meiko Satomura at first Gaia Japan, but then Sendai Girls Pro, where she was a more rigorous, traditional style of pro wrestling, where Hikaru Shida trained under Emi Sakura at Ice Ribbon, and it was a more creative, still strict in Japanese traditional dojo culture, but still more expressive. And since then, these two women have almost kind of changed places. Shida's still more rigid, the more traditional fighter, where we saw Mizunami likes to have fun at her opponent's expense.
She's attempted tonight, and man, she's got. If she can hook her, buddy.
They're in no woman's land.
Yes, they are, man. And look at her fight off. That great counter that time, holding on to the ropes.
Might be good for both of them.
But they don't want to. Oh, no.
Shida.
Oh, look at this.
Not a DVD on the.
She's got the challenger on her shoulders. Mizunami. Oh no.
Oh, look out here. Not good.
Oh, crunchy out on the stage, and Shida with a smile on her face.
That could do it. If she can get her in the ring right now, she can win it. Here it is again, man. Oh.
And you know what that smile was? That smile was Hikaru Shida saying, "Never in 100 years. How about that?
How about tonight? When it counts the most."
And she let her try to get back in the ring, just standing right there waiting on. Well, and she was.
Oh, Shida. I mean, remember.
Oh my God!
Oh!
What power that was by the champ!
Shida hooks the far leg. Mizunami kicks out.
Like a dead lift.
Hikaru Shida was trying for the count-out. That's how Ryo Mizunami beat Aja Kong in the tournament.
Right in the face. Look at that.
And now the lack of respect being shown there by Hikaru Shida, allowing the challenger to return to her feet and just absorbing these shots.
Oh, man. What a knockdown.
And look at Paul Turner immediately checking on Ryo Mizunami. Great officiating there.
Shida could theoretically win this match by TKO.
Double arm countering the headbutt.
Right in the sternum.
Man, that was. That's going to change the complexion of this match.
But 6 or 7 headbutts.
Rapid fire.
Look at the champion.
Man, she's firing.
The clothesline there from Mizunami. The second one drops Shida.
I don't know what you expect. I didn't expect this to be this high impact of a match.
Mizunami again.
The size advantage for Ryo coming to play.
Oh, did she spike Shida? Hooks the near leg. She sits up the cover. New chin. Oh, did you see how close Turner's hand was?
Just a little bit more. Ryo must be thinking.
Talk about the evolution of AEW. Nearly 2 years ago, these two in that great match had double or nothing to do.
Yes,
and
sir.
Now here they are competing on this stage.
Look at this Mizunami. Firing back Shida though.
But she absorbed that one.
Shida with the Tamashi, but can't make the cover.
These two ladies have just beaten each other to a pulp. And take a look from above. You can see the remnants of a high-impact match.
This has been an intensely physical Women's World Championship match. And at this point, it is anybody's game. Shida and Mizunami coming up right. And this is how we left things off on Wednesday night. Picking up right here, champion and challenger teeing off on one another.
I don't know. I don't know if they're enjoying each other, hitting each other. Look at that. Apparently they are. I didn't know if that was a grimace or a smile from Mizunami.
Oh, Mizunami, the big right elbow strike. How tough is she to make it through this women's eliminator tournament and absorb all this punishment here tonight. That is a tough, tough task for the challenger, and she has risen to the occasion.
But look at the opponents that she took on to get here. A tough.
Oh, look at this, the Uranage. The Uranage. Hikaru Shida. She could be on her last legs here. Ryo Mizunami, the spear.
If you've been Yuka Sakazaki and Nyla Rose in a tournament to get here, you've earned it. And now she may be moments away from winning the belt.
And this is how she beat Nyla Rose. That guillotine leg drop off the top.
We could see a new champ.
If she hits it. Oh, she does!
That's it!
She does! New champ! New champ! No!
Still left in the tank a lot from the champ.
Hikaru Shida, you can see labored breathing. The champion's still in this fight, but how much does she have left in the tank? Shida. She's done. Ryo Mizunami can feel it. She's got that inside hook. Shida rolls through.
And she just pushed her off, man. She's buying us some time here.
Shida couldn't capitalize with the pin.
No. Again, from what we've seen, this high-impact, hard-striking match, you can understand why the ladies are moving a little bit slow here now.
Blocked the lariat with the knee. The enziguri. Hikaru Shida went for the Falcon Arrow, swing and a miss. Shida, straight jacket, German suplex. Mizunami rolls through.
She popped right back up.
Oh, the clubbing shot to the back of the head. Ryo Mizunami has the AEW Women's World Championship in her grasp. If she can put it, no! Shida counters the Falcon Arrow.
Again, just showing her strength and power. Deceptively strong.
Shida springs to her feet. She's got Mizunami set up. Block. No. Oh! Wow. What a beast.
Oh, what a right fist.
And the knee to the back of the head. Hikaru Shida. Falcon Arrow. She's done the deal. 1, 2. No!
Well, she just couldn't reach those legs.
Yeah, she couldn't complete her pin.
The great move, just right there, couldn't complete it.
Hikaru Shida building up steam. Mizunami shuts her down. This has been such a battle between these two old rivals.
It's been a fight, man. It's been a knockdown.
Oh, Shida! How many more can Ryo Mizunami survive?
I love this. Pulling himself up on either corner.
She avoids contact. Oh, poke of the eyes. Inside cradle. 1, 2. No!
Barely escaped.
Shida. Tamashi! Oh, no, Mizunami got her. 1, 2. Oh! Wow.
Whole Turner's arm coming down for 3. Hit.
The enziguri chops down the challenger, too. No, again, Mizunami able to weather the storm.
And I really think his hand coming down hit the leg of Shida, and it may have saved her on the previous near fall.
Hikaru Shida.
Big crowd here tonight. They're loving it.
Shida working hard to ensure that this is a once-in-a-century night. But Ryo Mizunami working just as hard to prove the opposite. Shida just flattened Mizunami there.
Mizunami's in trouble, guys. And maybe Shida sees it's her moment.
Shida charges into Tamashi once again.
No defense. She couldn't even get her hands up for that.
1, 2. No!
If she could stay out of it, though, man. Couldn't get her hands up, but had enough to roll out of that pinning combination.
This has been an epic back and forth battle. Oh!
She got her hands up that time, but not enough.
The corkscrew knee strike, the high stack. 2, 3.
Finally, a knockout shot got the job done.
AEW Women's World Champion, Hikaru Shida.
Not only does Hikaru Shida retain the AEW Women's World Championship here tonight, she exercises some demons, Tony.
She exercised the demons like JR said, and finally it took a knockout, and it was the knee that got the job done. What a high-impact, just physical matchup.
That humiliation over 10 years ago at the hands of Ryo Mizunami. Righted here tonight by that woman, Hikaru Shida. Oh no! Nyla Rose! What the hell?
Yeah, taking her shots, taking her cheap shots with that cackling vixen in behind.
Nyla Rose stealing the spotlight from the champion. That's what the hell she's doing, and now no one must be safe.
There you go.
And Hikaru Shida coming to the aid of the challenger. Look at Dr. Britt Baker and Maki Ito and
Rebel without the crutch. Oh,
but she just remembered to limp.
Yeah, that's and look at Britt just hammer the champion. And Maki Ito biting the fingers of Mizunami.
And Ryo Mizunami's the woman who eliminated Maki Ito from that Women's World Championship Eliminator Tournament. Good grief.
Carnage.
Where are the referees? Oh, Thunder Rosa.
Well, they're scattering now. She's at the one person. She's looking right at Britt Baker.
Thunder Rosa with Dr. Britt Baker in her sights. And luckily for Shida and Mizunami, Thunder Rosa here.
Yeah, former tag team partners and old friends.
Well, Thunder Rosa doing the right thing. And Thunder Rosa can't wait to get her hands literally all over the carcass of the doctor.
Britt Baker beats Thunder Rosa at Beach Break, but not without some assistance. Thunder Rosa would like nothing more than another shot at Dr. Britt Baker TNT.
Well, of course, we still have much more to come for this event. But don't forget our next one comes up in May, Double or Nothing. Well, guys, Double or Nothing was our first event,
our flagship
event, and it's going to be right here at Daly's Place. We understand once again, and we look forward to bringing you Double or Nothing, guys.
It's going to be fun. Jacksonville, home of the Jags, and
home of AEW,
and home of AEW. So it's a great place to come watch an event. I can tell you that.
Absolutely.
Here at Daly's Place. So, folks, we got some big stuff coming.
Yes, sir.
Tonight.
We got a great match coming up.
In a heartbeat.
Yes, sir. We've got a match for revenge, for retribution, if you will. Miro and Kip Sabian together with Penelope Ford against Orange Cassidy and Chuck Taylor. Matter of fact, we understand Alex is backstage. Is that correct?
Yes, he is. Allegedly.
It is a match we've been champing at the bit to see here at Revolution. Best friends, Chuck Taylor, Orange Cassidy squaring off against Kip Sabian and Miro.
Whoa! Didn't I tell you? You gutless man! Didn't I tell you? Oh, you're gonna get it. Now you're gonna get it.
Oh, my God.
I've said it before. What a piss off is Miro.
My music.
What? So I would play his music, wouldn't you?
Whatever you say, sir.
Yes, sir.
How loud do you want it?
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Take a company to the ring.
Oh, Miro dragging.
Oh, Chuck's bleeding too, man. Right to the forehead. He went head first into that glass on that door.
And Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford still obviously angry about what happened to their wedding back at Beach Break.
Well, I mean, I can understand their anger, but they brought a lot on themselves.
Yeah, I mean, how can you blame?
Well, think about it. Why would you want to get married on a wrestling program anyway?
Well, that's a good point.
Come on, Charles. Come on, Charles. How many times I give you an option to get out of this, and you keep saying no, and I could have strapped the rocket through your back of your head and come with me, but you said no. You could have come to the moon, but you said no. I can make this stop, Charles. I can make this stop. You can just say the words. I can make this stop. Wait.
Is he going to stop it?
Ring the damn bell.
Chuck Taylor not backing down from Miro. Talks about that Kentucky fight in it, Tony.
Yes, he does.
Oh.
And he may be getting it knocked out of him right now.
And Orange Cassidy still nowhere to be found. Chuck Taylor just getting drubbed here by Miro.
Is anyone looking for Orange Cassidy?
Well, we are. I don't know if he's waiting for his intro or what. I mean, he was being beaten up backstage as well. Let's not forget that.
I think that Rimsberg is a hell of a referee, but he does have the discretion to step in and stop this thing if the man can't defend himself. And it doesn't look like he can.
Looks like it look like it was under the eye was cut.
Kip Sabian, shotgun drop kick. Chuck Taylor just covered in blood.
I think something needs to be said about Kip Sabian. We talk so much about Miro and his power.
Penelope?
Yeah, of course you do. But let's talk about what Kip brings to the ring, because this kid's talented as well.
Yeah, finesse and technique, absolutely.
Big time talent.
And a mean streak as well.
Now, I've always said you got to have one. Believe you me, Bro's got more than a mean streak. He's got a vicious streak.
He can be very destructive. Physically destructive.
Miro moving through the top 5.
Yeah, Miro undefeated thus far in AEW. He's made it clear that the World Championship is his ultimate goal here. I mean, that goes without saying for many, but if anybody could do it, Miro.
Well, the day he decides to go that direction, Excalibur, is the day that the reigning AEW champion, whoever that may be, needs to beware. Yeah. He's hungry. He's athletic. He's in the best shape of his life.
Yeah. And I really think he is literally unstoppable. I really do.
Kip Sabian making a light jog and then just ending it with that drop kick. Chuck Taylor in a world of hurt here. You can see that giant gash on his arm opened up by when he was thrown into that plate window. Chuck Taylor showing a little bit of life here. The rising knee strike drops Kip Sabian.
Sabian knew better than that. He ran right into it.
He's crawling to the ring. There's no Orange Cassidy. He was beaten up in the backstage as well. Of course, they're making this not only personal for Miro. He's making it. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Here comes Orange.
And Tony, you have to remember, this became personal when Miro and Kip Sabian injured Trent. They put him on the shelf for months.
Well, let's hear for Orange Cassidy, at least trying to make his way out. I don't know what he can do, obviously.
Miro.
Oh, he's stalking him now.
Well, he certainly can't do as much as he usually could.
Sure.
Oh, look at this.
There you go.
Orange punch just dropped Miro.
It wiped him out. It wiped him out.
Chuck Taylor blasts Sabian. And makes the tag.
Here he comes.
Looking for. Oh, Sabian avoids the punch.
Good standing switch.
Sabian sent to the outside. Orange Cassidy. Tope Suicida.
There you go. Great move. Bring him back in the ring in a hurry. So fast. So quick.
Cassidy. Diving DDT. 1, 2, no.
Lower back issues. Couldn't get the 3 count. Could be having some cramps. Of course, that lower back is so sensitive.
He's got Sabian hooked. He's looking for the beach break, but JR, just as you said, his back gave out when he tried to hoist Sabian up, and Sabian, popped him with the knee strike. Sabian, the gutbuster.
Well, his orange punch just wiped out the big guy. I don't see him anywhere.
Remember, that was the orange punch that sent Chris Jericho to the Phantom Mimosas, but here, the kick two. Again, Cassidy able to kick out.
Nice offense by Kit Sabian, the newlywed.
Sabian sits out, puts in deep. No, Cassidy able to kick out again.
There he is. Trying to get back to his feet. Chuck Taylor on the other side, trying to get back to his. And basically, we got a one-on-one here.
And Sabian,
trash talking all the way, man.
Yeah, Sabian remembers the man that spoiled his wedding. He's got orange up on their shoulders. He's looking for that Deathly Hallows. Center of the ring. Cassidy, though, lands on his feet. Avoids contact. Blind tag there by Chuck Taylor. DDT spikes Sabian.
Smart move, knowing the blind tag was made.
Pointing to the neutral corner.
Chuck Taylor, the legal man. The beach break stomp combination. Can Chuck make the cover?
Kip's trying to get to his feet as well. Chuck bleeding from a couple of spots in his body.
Chuck, stuffed him with the pile driver. Chuck Taylor covers. Two. No,
right in the face. Right in the face.
Wide open shot, JR. Couldn't get the hands up, man, and it cold cocked it.
And a right hand from an athlete like Miro. Well, that's something that can end the night for most men.
And now Penelope up in the face of Bryce Remsburg. Classic Orange Cassidy here. Miro's amused. Look at him.
Look at this scene.
Orange punch. The orange punch was thwarted. The round kick. Stun-dog millionaire.
He's got the big man reeling.
Miro on roller skates. Orange Cassidy.
He's got it.
Orange punch.
To a knee. And he's on weak legs, spaghetti legs, but
he's still holding himself up.
Miro didn't get goal of this knee.
Oh, stop now. Penelope stops all motion.
Penelope.
Oh, man. That was a bad.
She went face first to the
Miro drove Orange Cassidy right into Penelope Ford. Oh, my God. The roundhouse kick.
Orange almost beheaded.
Oh,
my God. That could have broken the hip, the leg.
But Chuck Taylor, the high boot. But Miro comes back. Miro will not be denied.
I think Chuck's the legal man.
Kip Sabian's the legal. Kip was actually checking on Penelope Ford.
Not a bad thing to do for your wife.
No, I agree. He said, tag me, and he tagged him right back.
Man, how humiliating would that be?
The roundhouse kick staggers Chuck. The high thrust kick drops him. And it could be game over for Chuck Taylor. Miro, if he cranks a gun,
you can see it coming, and he couldn't do anything about it.
Oh, it's Chuck Taylor.
Nothing to do but tap. And this man, Miro's going to be an awful lot of people in AEW with that very maneuver.
Yes, he's a badass, buddy.
The team of Super Guy, Kip Sabian, and the best man, Miro.
But remember, it was Miro that shoved Orange Cassidy into Penelope Ford. For the so-called best man, he had very little concern for the safety of Penelope.
Here it is again, man. Just some of the offense that Miro could generate. Look how he just waited and then
as soon as he wrenched back, Miro proving that he is a force of nature.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Marvez is a busy man tonight. He is standing by. Right there, you see him. Jericho and MJF.
Chris Jericho, MJF, you failed to beat the Young Bucks tonight for the AEW World Tag Team titles here at Revolution. What is next for the Inner Circle?
Failed? We failed to win the titles? You want to get your ass kicked, Marvis, you fathead idiot? We know we lost the match tonight. We should be the AEW World Tag Team Champions. We are better than the Young Bucks, and they know it, to paraphrase this guy. But the Inner Circle's been through so much over the last few months. Look how depleted we are right now. We're an army. We are well-trained soldiers. And like any great army that needs to change its battle plans in the middle of a war, we're going to do that this Wednesday when we have the Inner Circle War Council. There's going to be some changes in this faction. And you're going to hear all about them on Wednesday. Isn't that right, Max?
You know what, Chris? You're right. I've been thinking about this an awful lot, and it is time for a change. And I think a change can make the Inner Circle a whole lot better.
Jim, Tony Excalibur, back to you.
Failed at anything in my life, idiot.
Well, I'm anxious to see what that brain trust comes up with.
Yeah, because there's going to be a change this Wednesday.
The War Council, the Inner Circle War Council.
All right.
See this Wednesday night.
All right, coming up next, big money match. Hangman Adam Page against Matt Hardy. Remember, a lot of money is on the line for this one, and a lot of animosity between two of the great athletes in AEW. Let's take a look at the story leading up to this big money match.
And there he goes.
Well, Matt tagged himself in, I think, didn't he?
Push the far leg.
He tagged himself in.
I think, like Private Party, Matt tried to take advantage of me. And I've been fooled once, right?
Look, at least let me take you out. Let's celebrate our huge, majestic win last week.
I recruited and signed a lot of talent, so I don't think I ever got any drunk before I tried to get their name on the paper.
I think we have so much chemistry together. If you would just give my deal, I think I could make you millions upon millions of dollars for a small percentage, only 30% of your earnings. But I mean, when you make that much money, what's the difference?
I don't think that Matt Hardy ever had Hangman's best interests. I just think he wanted to make money off of it.
The reason why I wanted you here, cameraman, is to document this. When he sobers up, he might be angry, but it is now officially on record.
Hangman Adam Page got a college degree in 2 years. He's proven on that level, that playing field, he's a very intelligent young man. Hangman Adam Page outsmarted Matt Hardy, set at that bar.
You gotta sign that bad boy too.
Of course, yeah. I will execute this contract, and now it is so-and-so. You are going to be a billionaire.
Oh,
a billionaire.
That's a guy who, throughout his career, has had to reinvent himself dozens and dozens of times. And I think finally he's shown the world who he truly is, and that's a money-grabbing carny, son of a bitch, piece of shit asshole.
I don't know how good you read that contract.
Well, I didn't read it. I sent it straight to the lawyer.
I know.
He switched out the contract, and he tricked me. Someone who was trying to be generous and genuine to him, he tricked me. This says that the Revolution is going to be Matt Hardy versus Hangman Adam Page. If I lose, you get 100% of all my earnings from the first quarter of 2021.
I think we might have a money match.
Matt versus Hangman Page should be one of the sleeper matches of the entire pay-per-view, in my view.
You chose the Dark Order over big money Matt Hardy, and now I'm going to hurt you, Hangman, in more ways than you can imagine.
Oh, no! Good Lord!
I think it's really personal that Adam Page wants this all to stop. He wants to be his own man.
Well, the big money match, the first quarter earnings on the line. Matt Hardy, Hangman Adam Page, coming up next.
That includes all their action figure money.
Yeah, that includes everything through the 31st of this month, so it includes the payoffs for tonight, right?
Yes.
This contest set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit is the big money match. Approaching the ring from the Hardy compound in Cameron, North Carolina, weighing 221 pounds, Matt Hardy.
Tony, you think you'll ever own a compound?
No, the only compound I use on my face every night, Jim. But I don't think I'll ever have one.
Let's That's why you look so good, Tony.
Thank you very much. Like you say, I glow. But look at this, man. He knows all about the money, doesn't he?
From Aaron's, Great Virginia, weighing 228 pounds, Hangman Adam Page.
Mr. Page has got a lot of fans here tonight, fellas.
He always does. Strip all this away. What I mean by strip it all away, strip away what's on the line here. You've got two phenomenal singles competitors and in their history, tag team wrestlers as well. Should be a great one.
Hangman Adam Page looking very, very motivated here tonight.
29 years of age, fellas. How great's this guy going to be? The sky's the limit for Hangman Adam Page.
Honorable time center of the ring. Hangman using his strength, but are you able to turn the tables there?
Now I telegraphed it. Just too quick here.
And Page quick to retaliate. A lot of strikes from a lot of angles.
JR, you mentioned Hangman Adam Page, 29 years of age. Matt Hardy's career, 28 and a half years. Hardy, an obvious advantage.
Back suplex, nicely done.
But Hangman with a tremendous power advantage.
You know, these guys can just wrestle longer now than they used to. There's better nutrition, there's better training. Their schedules can be more managed.
And the travel's better. I mean, quite honestly, there's so many factors.
And use of our medical staff and physical therapists that we have, and adjustments, and to take better care of.
Oh, Hangman looking to make a quick end to this.
Yeah, boy, Matt saw it coming. Obviously.
Hangman Adam Page.
You know, they say that nothing good happens after midnight. Nothing really good happens outside the ring.
Yeah, especially now they're getting away from the mats on the side.
Yeah, unless you can win that way, then that's a different ball game. Look at Page.
Page better be careful here.
They're surrounded by inanimacy.
Oh, the diving sledge from Hangman Adam Page.
So that heated steel could be so slick to stand up on, but he was able to right himself, keep his balance.
Send it Hardy. Oh, cool.
Shoulder first, man.
Hardy putting distance between himself and Hangman.
Now, see, now you go after him. Got him down. Go out, get him. Oh, no, maybe not.
Right arm, too, so pivotal.
I'm warning you this, JR. Let me go outside, man.
Look at this. Hardy trying to break the fingers of Hangman.
That hurts to watch it.
And then biting. Trying to take a chunk of the skin and then slamming the right arm into the ring post once again. Hardy trying to neutralize that buckshot lariat.
That's smart strategy. Cruel. Maybe a little unethical in some circles, but smart.
He's got Hangman's hand pushed in between the gap on the stairs.
He's going to break the hand. He's going to try to break the hand. Oh! Remember, this is the arm of the buckshot lariat. I'm surprised he can continue here. Rick Knox was checking in.
He's still stuck. But Hangman, I mean, even fighting with a broken hand, that's not going to stop Adam Page.
No, not when so much money's on the line. Not ever.
Oh, look.
Not ever stopping one of the toughest men in AEW. And he's going to have to really prove it to Matt Hardy, who's just wrenching on it now.
And
Look at this.
Has this knuckle lock ever been so effective? Again. Hardy stooping to just savage tactics.
Sick.
Oh, and just pulling back on it like a pump handle.
Hardy's continuing to punish that right hand of Hangman Adam Page. And Hangman just a headbutt to the ribs. Desperation move.
Hangman right now has no defense. He's just wide open. Wide open.
Well, especially because, Hangman he's an orthodox fighter. That right hand is his power hand. And it's so instinctual for him to block, to do all sorts of things with that right hand.
Big throw that time.
Hardy is taken back over. August.
Big money Matt Hardy.
We mentioned the stipulation of this match, the big money match, getting the opponent's first quarter winnings. Of course, ShopAEW.com is your home for AEW merchandise. You can save 20% with the Revolution sale through tomorrow at 1 p.m. Use promo code REVOLUTION at ShopAEW.com. Hangman, though, not waiting for tomorrow. He threw the right hand and cracked the jaw.
That's just instinct right there. That was ill-advised.
Went for the side effect. Hangman on a counter. Into a crucifix. Deep cover.
They almost stole the win out of that one.
Ducked under the wild swing. And a Death Valley driver.
Good habit. Didn't hook a leg. Got a good cross.
Adam Page is trying to make the quickest end to this match possible. His hand is damaged. He knows it. He knows he is compromised. The longer this goes, the more opportunities Matt Hardy has to take advantage of that.
And talked about these formative years of his career against a great veteran. There you go.
Yeah, Page is the future AEW champion, Tony.
No question. He is a World Tag Team champ. He was the first man to buy for the AEW World Championship. And the best is yet to come. And now, he just slung him on the outside here to try to set up something.
Oh! What a clubbing blow.
Now that time he tried to hit him with the forearm and still got the hand.
And Tony, remember we saw Hangman Adam Page go to the finals of the World Championship Eliminator Tournament against his former partner, Kenny Omega.
Yes, he did. He's always been at the top.
Nobody there for Hangman. Oh! Twist of fate on the outside.
All right, count out. We're getting the money too. And Hangman, boy, you can tell that almost every move of his body here.
All right, now we go our 9. Oof. Literally no time.
Man, that was right at the end.
A little too close for comfort for the Hangman.
But I tell you, Hardy right now doing the right thing. As he rolls in, go right back to the attack again. We're going to find out what Page is made of here because he's been assaulted.
If you ask around the locker room here, some of the heaviest hitters in our entire organization, Hangman Adam Page will be on that list every single time. And Hardy knows he's got to keep pressing the attack here on Hangman Adam Page.
Yes, sir. The buckshot lariat is one of the most devastating moves in all of AEW. Everybody knows that. Got power, got strength, great explosion. That's showing strong legs with great explosion. Now he needs to really think about his strategy here because it obviously has to change in this match because what has happened.
Here we go. Hangman, no, he's up top. He's trying to hold on. Hold on to that top rope he doesn't want.
Yeah, he's only got one hand to hold on with here.
And that's that injured hand, that injured right hand.
Oh, boy, the effect of that holding on just put even more torque in it.
Yeah, completely worked against him. And Hardy with a chance.
Well, Matthews got to finish his business here.
Yeah, that's easier said than done against Page, man. It's been quite a year for Hangman and Page if you think about it. Left the elite, wanted to go on his own, was ostracized, had a great run as a tag team champ. Maybe had some personal problems. He's battled through that. Dark Order wanted him on their side. He declined, wanted to be his own man.
Swing and a miss there by Hangman. Oh, collision center of the ring.
Oh, man.
One more time.
That wrenched the neck of Page. Discus shot.
And it knocked Hardy to the ropes. You see Hardy very unsteady, pulling himself upright.
There you go. Look at that, Metzik. Come on, get back up, Sid. Page.
Oh! Both competitors spilling over the top to the outside.
Fight to the pain. That's what great athletes do in all sports.
Hangman Adam Page hops up to the apron, and now ascending to the top.
Oh, man, are you kidding me?
Well, he can do everything.
Hora moonsault by the Hangman. Didn't need his arm for that one.
He can do everything.
All or nothing. Blindly, all or nothing is what we just saw. And Page got all of it.
Matt Hardy very unsteady, attempting to rise to his feet as Hangman once again heads up to the top.
Timing here.
High risk area.
Diving cross body. Big impact there. No.
How about the elevation on that crossbody up in the air? Hang time, guys. Hang time. Look.
Speaking of hang time there.
Yeah.
But actually, if you look, Tony, I didn't catch this on the first viewing of it. Hangman Page's right arm, he whipped back into the barricade there.
It sure did.
That could have been a very costly move.
Or they call them high risk. Risk for you and your opponent.
Clothesline in the corner. He sends Hardy to center, sliding lariat. Hangman
shutting out the pain, man.
I've always said that Page finds this level of violence and passion. He's going to be hard to handle around here.
He's looking for Deadeye right here, but Matt Hardy hangs onto the top rope.
Oh, boy, that found its mark. That found it. Oh!
Hardy now focusing on the neck, the head and neck of Hangman.
Boy, Page has been beaten, he's been bitten on, he's been stalked, and he's still moving.
Two connected offensive maneuvers, the mark of a great veteran. And certainly Matt Hardy is that.
There he's got him. Watch out, waistlock.
Hardy and Hangman fighting, jockeying. Boy,
again, it ain't ballet.
Look at him.
This has been a profoundly physical matchup.
Get back up, kid. There you go.
And Hardy to recover.
That's exactly.
They're doing it. Glenn. No. Elbow suicida there on Isaiah Cassidy.
Yeah, focus on your man. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Look, shot. The side effect by Hardy. A twist of fate. Matt Hardy's going to win it. He's going to win this thing.
That's the wall on it.
He slipped through his fingertips.
Here comes Dark Order. Here comes Dark Order.
Dark Order even in the odd.
Clearing house of private.
And Adam Page wins the big money match. And now Hangman, as rich as he is in money,
they're still recruiting, fellas. That's how you throw a clothesline, or it is
a buckshot.
Right on the money, pun completely intended.
Got marks on the back. As you can see, oh, group hug.
Well, that beer got it sweet, because now he's got Matt Hardy's first quarter earnings.
On a ladder match, he probably won't soon forget, Tony.
Ladder match, don't forget, there's going to be a brass ring above the ring, and one of us 6 men to climb the ladder, grab that brass ring, will get the next shot at the TNT Championship.
Who do you like in it?
So many variables. If there's anybody that can get up and grab that brass ring, it's got to be Penta.
I'm going to go with Lance Archer.
Take a look at this. Maybe you'll make your choice. Some of the most exciting matches I've had the privilege of broadcasting. Matches.
Everyone who's coming into this ladder match should prepare for the idea that they will not leave the same. They will leave hurt. This isn't a tea party. It's a ladder match.
You said it's dangerous. You said it ends careers. That's what I'm all about. This match is perfect for the Murder Hawk Monster. We're putting our bodies on the line, all to get to that path, to become champion.
6 people who are vying for the opportunity to be the face of the revolution, to grab a literal.
Need the face. This right here is the face of the revolution.
The face of the revolution is